welcome to my channel. My name is Christine, and this is my channel, Christine Sews a Lot, where I talk about all things sewing. Today, I'm going to talk about my October makes. In October, I completed 3 garments for myself, a pair of pajamas for my grandson, a ton of small items for our church's Christmas bazaar, and talking about bazaar, a towel boa for my best friend. So let's jump right in, and I'm going to start off with what I am wearing. Today I am wearing the South Bank sweater by Nina Lee, and I have sewn it together in this cotton jersey by Art Gallery. And you may have seen this in my fabric haul. So what I love about this sweater, because I love it, I have 2 South Bank dresses and now 2 of the tops, is that it's cozy and comfortable. But I do need to make a change the next time I make it. And since I've already sewn 4, I think the odds are good I'll be making another one. The sleeves are a little bit long. I like it because it's slouchy and comfy, but that's just a little too long. And each time I made the top, I put on the hemband, and I think that might be a mistake. It is just too long on me. So I need to remove the hemband and just hem it, and I may need to remove some of the length from the bodice. I don't know if I'll be motivated enough to redo this one, but we'll see. The other completion I want to talk about is the Safiya Dungarees. That has been a project that has been a year in the works. Last fall I made it and it came together really quickly, except those straps just kept falling off my shoulders. And I can't tell you how many times I redid those straps. I tried changing the length of the straps. I moved them, they're positioned in the front. I moved the position in the back. And no matter what I did, it just wasn't working. I thought I had it, sewed them all up, and it wasn't long before they were sliding. So I only wore these for a couple of hours, and then they went in the work in progress pile for nearly a year. So my last long car trip, I did a lot of unpicking, and this past week I did finish the dungarees. And let me show you how I fixed them. I was watching Michelle from Sewing Bunnies sew along for her Joni Jumpsuit, and I thought, that's the ticket. That's how I'm gonna make these Safiya Dungarees wearable. So I had unpicked and removed the straps, and I took the original straps, cut them in half, and made fabric loops that I attached to the back of these dungarees. Then I cut out new straps that were about 54 inches long, and I sewed them to the front. These dungarees look like a great big sack until you tie them at the waist. So I attached the straps to the front where they're originally designed to go, and since they're so long, I have them cross in the back, go through the loops, and I tie them off. And I'll insert a picture of some twirls so you can see it on. Now, you will notice that unlike how the project is designed, I did not make these dungarees a cropped length. I have them go all the way down. On me, I think the crop length kind of gives me the stubby leg look. Not a good look for me. I'm a little bit on the fence on this fix, to be honest, and we'll see. I'll wear it a few times and see how I feel about it. I am not on the fence on my next make. This is my Clio dungaree dress, and I made this out of a very fine corduroy that I picked up from A&E Fabrics in Pensacola. It's a cotton corduroy, And this is just a super casual dress. I did make a couple of changes to the pattern based on a review that Karen from So Little Time had done, and I'm gonna link her review down below. But she had commented, and she's made loads of these, like 7, 8 or so of these dresses, that as you walk in the dress, if you're wearing tights, the skirt of the dress can creep up. And so she found a solution was to grade out at the side and to make it more of an A-line shape, and that solved the problem. So on my first go at this dress, I did draft out and make it a little more A-line shape. I've worn this once, only because it's not appropriate weather here in South Alabama for corduroy and tights, but I did wear it once and I found that it worked out well. The other change I made to the dress was I wanted the dress to hit me at the knee. I don't want it to be above the knee. I like it to hit right at the knee. And so I added 2 inches to the dress. And it turns out I didn't need to add the length. I ended up doing a 2-inch hem, folded over twice, and I'm not mad at it. I like a chunky, weighty hem, so I think I will keep the pattern that way. The thing I love the most about this dress is on the inside. Let me know below if you love inside details. But just take a look at this. I love how the rainbow serger thread stands out against the black. It just makes me so happy to see that. Even now, I can't take my eyes off of it. I still need to add my fun tag in the back. So let me know, are you someone who loves a fun inside, and are you like me, have a big tin of tags and you like to think about what tag you want to add to your outfit? So that's it for what I made for myself. My favorite sew of the month has got to be my grandson's pajamas, only because it's the gift that keeps on giving. He loves those pajamas so much that last week he asked his parents to FaceTime us so we could see him wearing his pajamas, and it was so cute. He had the phone, he had called us up, and he was trying to prop the phone in different places so we could see all of his pajamas, and then he asked his mom if she would take the phone so we could see his pajamas in all the glory. And let me tell you, that made my heart so happy that he was enjoying something I made that much, and to get that little extra video call because he was happy with his pajamas. That filled my heart. Let me know below, what fills your heart? What is it that you sew that just brings you joy? And sometimes it's not the complicated things or the things we take the most pride in. It can be something that brings joy to others. So speaking of others, most of my sewing time in October has been what I'll call charitable sewing. I sewed a bunch of small items to enter or donate to our church's Christmas Bazaar, which is a really big fundraiser that our church does every year. And I have created some tutorials for those items, which I'm going to link in the iCard above. These are all super quick, easy, inexpensive, no pattern needed items to sew that are great for gifts. And as I said, linked in the iCards and also in the description box below. So my final item that I sewed was the towel boa. My friend was coming over to spend a few hours with me, and she had seen these towel boas at a truck stop when she was stopping for gas and thought, that was the answer to her dilemma of having a towel handy. And she asked me, could I make one, and started describing what it was like. I talked about this in my video last Friday, but I didn't really give a good shot of the towel boa. So maybe it is fortuitous that when we were going over to Bonnie's house, Charlie had taken it out of the car. So I have it to show you. First, I'm going to show you the one that my friend Barbara made for me that I used as a guide for making the one for Bonnie. This is the towel boa that my friend Barbara made, and it is a super simple construction, so I didn't need a tutorial to know that I could make one for Bonnie lickety split. So this is just a tube. It's about 4 inches wide. See the seam in the center and back. It's a tube that is the width of a fabric. So it's about 42 inches. And she took a dish towel, she cut it in half, and has attached 1/2 to each end. So this would be the quickest and easiest way to make it. It's worn around the neck. I'm 5'4", so this is, to me, the perfect length for the towel boa. Now my friend Bonnie was describing that Buc-ee's was selling two. The one like this was going for $20, and there was one, she said, with a double layer of towels that was for sale for $35. And she asked me, did I think I could make one for her? Which was, of course. So let me show you the one I made. Now, I knew that I was going to be going to her house the next day, so I wanted to make something really quick and use what I had on hand. And I had some leftover towel pieces from another project. So what I did was I serged the cut ends. The bottom towel I inserted into the tube and finished off. And then for the top towel, I just used a little bias tape to bind the edges. So this is what it looks like on. Make sure I step back so you can get a full view of this. And it has 2 layers of towels. And I need to get this in the mail. So this is the towel boa. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to be doing some Christmas sewing. I have a little more Christmas sewing to do. I am making all of the grandchildren matching Christmas pajamas, and some for me too, if I have enough fabric left over, which I think I will. And that would be it. Except I saw the new pattern released by Rebecca Page Patterns. It is a teddy bear pajama holder. And I'm going to insert a picture of the pattern, and it just looks adorable. So I had to pick it up. Even if it weren't on 30% offer, I still would have picked that up. It's just going to be so cute, and I think the grandchildren will like it. Well, my granddaughter's so young she wouldn't know, but the grandsons are really going to like this. So let me know, are you making some Christmas pajamas? I know that Adam from Adam Sews is making some for his nephew, and he's done some really cute ones, and I'll link his channel below so you can go check those out. Let me know, are you making Christmas pajamas? I always had them as a kid. That was when we got our new winter pajamas, and I looked forward to it. And obviously my grandchildren do too, because the oldest one is the one who requested pajamas for the whole family. So let me know what you're working on. And until next time, I hope you have a joyful week and that you find the good in all things, especially sewing. Bye.